Hello everybody! My name is Heather, aka ALIA. Happy New Year! Welcome to 2024. I hope everyone had a good holiday season. So for this video, I'm going to be going over a quick recap of 2023 for me, and then my goals for this upcoming year, or this new year because it is already 2024. My goals and what I'm planning to do, and some little sneak peeks and things like that. So to start, I have this cute little notebook that I'm going to be filling throughout the year with updates on my life, my goals, things like that, like progress reports and everything. That sounds way fancier than it actually is. But I wrote in here to start the year a little bit of a recap, so I'll go over that first. So in 2023, I released the Valentine mini album.
Thank you for the gifts, I appreciate it, but I can't be your girlfriend, I have a date with my success.
I also released the Hello Summer special single album for this summer, obviously.
Let's eat strawberries and play mermaids, dancing in the summer sun makes the world feel okay.
And then in September, the Loon full album came out.
La loo, la loo, la loo, la belle, la loo, la loo, la loo, my loo.
So quite a few music releases this year. And then in terms of my writing career, the first book in the Ends post-apocalyptic sci-fi fantasy series came out. It's called A Catalyst of Fire and Frost. If you're interested in that kind of thing, on this channel I do have me reading the first chapter and the prologue and everything, and also I will link in the description where you can find more about the books and buy them if you want to. But basically, pretty good year last year for my music and book releases. I worked really hard and I had a lot of releases. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to the upcoming year. So let's start on my goals. So we're gonna do music first. I have a little page marked music so I can find it. So my goals for 2024 in music: I want to release more covers. I've done a lot of original music, which is obviously my favorite thing to do, and I love that, but I want to release more covers this year. Vocal covers, and then also either like full dance covers or combination covers where I'm like singing while dancing, things like that, just to show a little bit more of, you know, to practice more and show my improvement, and also just you know, if there's anything that you guys want to see from me cover wise, let me know in the comments below. If there's a dance you want me to do, a song you want me to sing, or just a style you want me to try out, for sure let me know. But my goal for this year is to release one cover per month on YouTube, and I'll probably post like snippets on Instagram and things like that. But the full covers will be at least one a month on YouTube. So I'm trying to do monthly covers, starting obviously this month, so look forward to that. And then also music wise, I want to release at least 2 sets of original music, and now I'm not sure yet exactly. I have a lot of things that I'm working on music wise, but I'm not sure yet if that will be like mini albums, singles, full albums. I'm not entirely sure on the length of each set of release, but I want to release at least 2 things of original music this year. So I'm working a lot on that. I'm doing a lot of planning. Lots of behind the scenes work is going on right now. So look forward to that. And then that's kind of my overall goals for music this year with the covers and the original music. And then my goals for book related stuff this year is in terms of reading books, because I'm a big bookworm. But lately, like this past year, I've been really busy, and so I haven't made time for reading as much. And I want to get back into reading more often, because the best way to improve your writing is to read more. And I get a lot of inspiration from reading other people's books and like the writing styles. I always really love looking at their writing style and everything that they do that way. So it helps me improve my own writing style and the way that I write. So I want to read more this year. So my goal for that is to read at least one book per month. I didn't want to set too high of a goal, just because I'll be starting school again this month, and I'm not sure, since I'm doing school full-time and work full-time and working on music and book things and everything, I'm gonna be very busy this year. So I want to set a realistic goal. Obviously, I'm gonna try to read more than one book per month, but if I can read at least one book per month, then I will have completed my goal and I'll be proud of myself. And then in terms of writing, I want to write at least, so I'm still figuring out my goal for the writing, but I want to write at least 12,000 words a month, I think is what my goal is going to be. I'm still working it out, but I have set up a monthly log. So I'm going to log at the beginning of each month how many words each of my work in progress books is at. So I'm currently focusing on 3 work in progresses. I have a fantasy work in progress, the second book of the End series that I spoke about earlier, and then a supernatural thriller work in progress. So I'm focusing mainly on those 3. I'm not sure about releases this year, if I'm going to publish any books. It all depends on how far I'm able to get, and then obviously I don't want to release anything until I'm happy with it, you know? Like I don't want to release it too early, so I don't want to promise anything for this year. It all depends on how busy I am with everything else, and then also just how much I'm able to write and how well it's able to go. So I don't want to promise any book releases this year. I would hope to release something by the end of the year, but I don't want to say I definitely will. But I'm working on those 3 work in progresses. My goals for them to finish, and obviously I don't necessarily have to finish these goals by the end of the year, because my goal is just to write the 12,000 per month, and it doesn't really have a definite like allocation for like which work in progress or things like that. But my end goal for the fantasy novel is to be at least 60,000 words, but it'll probably be more because I have a lot going on with that one. And then the second book in the End series, that post-apocalyptic one I spoke about, I want it to be at least 35,000 words, because that's around where the first book was. And obviously those are more like novella type ones. And then for the supernatural thriller, I'm hoping for at least 50,000 words. So the one that I think is going to be the thickest book is the fantasy one, just because there's so much going on with that one. But we'll see. And like I said, they probably won't all be at their word count goals by the end of the year, but I'm going to be keeping progress of where they are monthly, and obviously add up how many did I write monthly? Did I reach the 12,000 or more monthly? Things like that. Yeah, so that's my goals for my music and my books for this upcoming year is kind of, yeah. So I'm gonna work really hard, and I'm gonna have this be a year of even more improvement. I think I mentioned before, but I'm working on the first set of music that'll come out this year for sure. Focusing on that a lot right now, and I'm just focusing on making it as high quality as possible. I really want to have it be a big step up from any music that I released thus far. And thank you for all the support from 2023 with my books and my music. And please look forward to this upcoming year. And I hope that everyone has an amazing year and achieves all the goals that they are working on. And yeah, if we work hard and support each other, I believe that we can all do it. So let's have an amazing year.